Well, we can hope.
I certainly do, Baelish. I certainly do. Who here is not familiar with Overwatch?
The game?
Never played it.
Oh, no, Overwatch positions. It's fire and movement, essentially. So effective movement is compromise of one group advancing and one group providing security/suppression. That group that is supplying you with Overwatch, suppression, is the one that is overwatching you. So if you're working with 2 fire teams, Kalenki, how would you do it? Kalenki, stop sleeping.
I'm thinking.
How you're thinking, okay. How would you advance on the position?
One would stay Overwatch, and the other one would probably move, and then one would, guard. They will bound up towards him, basically bounding Overwatch.
Don't forget about rear guard.
Of course. I mean, rear guard is supposed to be inside the fire team.
Well, who's doing Overwatch?
One of the fire teams.
Yep. Actually, I am completely sure that in combat situation, a lot of people will forget about it. And how it's important, because it's really boring.
It is really boring, Rue. Will save your ass.
I'm doing it constantly, so I know what I'm talking about.
Well, you heard Baelish and Kalenki. As long as your fire team has at least always, at all times, if you're providing Overwatch, do not forget to watch your back. Because if you forget to watch your back, well, someone might sneak up on you and, cause you a bad day.
Yeah, when Zeus takes control and he fucks you with grenade, yeah, fun.
Exactly. Viper,
Jawohl.
what can you tell me about cover and concealment?
Cover is normally something like a solid object like concrete or wood, and concealment is something you'll get shot through but obstructs the view of the enemy. Like
Of the enemy.
view. But one you can be shot through, the other you shouldn't be able to be shot through.
Alright, what's the difference between soft and hard cover?
Soft cover you can get shot through, hard cover you can't get shot through.
Alright, good examples of this are sandbags versus concrete. Sandbags with a high enough caliber, you're still going to be screwed behind it. However, concrete, you're usually okay. With concealment, it's literally just trees and other things that conceal and break up your human shape. So if you're sitting in a bush with the multicam camo, your human shape is broken up and you'll be less likely to be seen. A couple good rules of thumbs when it comes to this sort of stuff is if you're hiding behind these wooden panels and somebody knows you're behind it, you're still going to be screwed. However, if you're sitting behind the H barriers that are behind us, you're likely going to be A-okay. Any questions about cover and concealment? Perfect. Now, if I do find out you have questions, I'm gonna hang you. Anyway. A couple things to remember about cohesion, because you should keep your movements controlled and maintain awareness of friendly units, as well as communicate whatever you are doing. So, for example, you're not gonna run in front of someone and not call out that you're crossing him. Simply called out as crossing. Because that person might get spooked and fire off his gun if he's having an Overwatch position at that time. If you need to cross in front of someone, call crossing. If you do not need to cross in front of someone, go behind them. No harm done. You should at all times maintain visual contact with at least one of your team members. That is especially important when you're in thick forest areas, because it's very easy to lose track of each other. Let's see. Mr. Rawson.
Yes?
If you're in a column going down a street, or maybe a file like you're used to, what are the directions people should be monitoring at? Oh,
In front, right side, left side, and behind.
Exactly. And if you have like 6 to 7 people in a column,
I'd say the front guy looks front, guy number 2 right, guy number 3 left, guy number 4 right, guy number 5 left, and the last one behind and right.
alright. If you're the last guy, there's nothing more annoying than having to walk backwards. Don't do it. Just make sure that every couple seconds, or every couple, in between a couple seconds, just look behind, see if you can spot anything, but try and keep moving. Do never stop. Because otherwise the entire column will have to wait for you.
Also, I'm sorry, Major, but when you guys in CQC or moving with Overwatch, but you need someone to watch you back, and he's watching out on the other side than you, and he don't see you move, just voice it. Tell him that you're moving.
Yeah.
People constantly forget about this.
Yeah, always tell what you're doing if it's something different from what the rest is doing. That is essentially the key. Which brings me into the principles of communication. Which is always, we're going to be using a little bit of theory called the ABCs of communication. A for accuracy, B for brevity, and C for clarity. It essentially means that you say what you want to say, but nothing but that. You use the minimum amount of words that you need, and as accurate as possible. For example, if I want to point out the lockers in the back, I'm not going to say there's lockers like right around that area on the corner. No. I'm going to pull out my compass, and I'm going to say, blue lockers, 34 degrees, 5 meters. Be as short and concise as you can be at all times, while still conveying all the necessary information for someone to make the same observation as you have made. Call signs. We're going to come back to call signs in a bit after we're going to go in the field, because people are going to be given call signs in the squads they're in. But we use a basic system called Hey You, This Is Me. So if I'm going to call out, for example, to Captain Spraggs there, I would say, Captain Spraggs, this is Major Bergfen Fornwood. Right? So, hey you, this is me. At all times, start a conversation on the radio like that. That way there's never any confusion who you are and who you're trying to contact. When there's 1,001 bullets going off and explosions happening in the background, people don't tend to notice people's different voices, but they will recognize your names. Which brings me to a concept called echoing. If your squad lead tells you to go and do something, you repeat that something, and then you say you will do it. By either a roger or a copy, or acknowledged. Always echo back. If someone says moving, you also say moving, and you follow behind. That way, if someone is in the back of a column, or in a file, as you guys are used to still, you will always hear what is going on. You will never be the last guy that's get left behind. Because if there's one thing annoying, is you're watching the rear, everybody starts moving, and nobody told you. With that in mind, you should always use your radio for that kind of call-outs. Never rely on just your voice. Always use the radio. You again, make sure that nobody gets left behind. Keybind. Which brings me to radio etiquette. You should, at all times, make sure that if you're using the radio, it's for something absolutely essential. You're not gonna call out how many fucking kills you've had, or that lovely banana you're eating right now. That's not important. There could be something important that needs to be called over, and you're talking out of your ass at that time. Making sure that you lose a tactical advantage, or otherwise that would have otherwise been able to be utilized or acted upon. Radio etiquette is extremely important in the field, so keep that in mind. Voice volume is a little bit less of a thing, but needs to be touched upon. You have in this game 3 volumes. There's yelling, there's whispering, and there's normal speech. And in this mod we're using, it is very nice because it has an icon these days that is a little bit easier to, see what the fuck's going on.
The AI can also hear you depending on the icon.
Yeah. So make
Also-
sure if you're in the field, you're always on the icon with the little text bubble next to it.
It
Or
doesn't.
whispering if you're close.
It doesn't
forgot how to
actually change
switch.
your volume though.
No, but
Control
it changes
tab.
how far it
Yeah.
gets heard, which is the important part.
Can somebody tell me the key binding for that?
It's Control Tab by standard.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, and you'll see a guy with like a finger in front, like the little text bubble guy, and the one with its hand next to its mouth. The one next to it, that's, you'll figure out which one's which. But make sure that if you're in the field, you're always on normal. If you're on base, like I am right now, I'm probably shouting at you, which is important because you all need to hear me. But once we're going to be leaving, I'm going to be back to normal. If I'm in a meeting or whatever, I'm going to be whispering. I don't want you guys to be bothered by everybody's speech. So that is something, a bit of discipline, self-discipline maybe. Whatever the situation, judge it, and adjust your volume accordingly. We sort of went over contact reports in the first bit, but try and keep your contact reports ABC. Kalenki,
Yes.
what's important in a contact report?
3Ds. Distance, description, and direction.
Right. Elaborate.
Contact, northwest, bearing. Jesus, hold me, give me a second, sorry. Bearing 340, 500 meters, one-time man, AK.
Alright,
For
short and
example.
concise. You know who he is, you know where he is, you know his equipment. The equipment part, depending on the situation, is not always important. And if you feel it adds too much, then don't do it. Foot mobile in this case would have been enough, or armed foot mobile.
Or infantry.
Or infantry, that also works. As long as your mate that's standing next to you realizes that it's an armed man and is likely to kill you. You can also, and this is something we're going to be enforcing more in the future as we're going to go into more advanced communication, but we're using danger close, close, medium, and far, if you do not know exactly how far away they are. Danger close is easy to remember. Can you lob a grenade at the guy? Danger close. If he's close, that means you can accurately engage him with your assault rifle. If he's medium, you can engage him, but you're likely to miss. So it's like 300 meters-ish. And far, you can see him, but you're never gonna hit him. I'll give you a quick example, like Kalenki gave one. You can say something along the lines of contact, 6 o'clock, close, to enemy infantry. Now, let's see. Gadius, why would that one not be preferred? Is he even here?
He's just
Or is he
AFK.
sleeping? He's probably sleeping, the bastard. Okay. Or fixing his bathroom still. Let's
Good
pick
point.
someone else. Let's pick someone else. Messeling.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Alright, Cadius. Why would contact 6 o'clock close to enemy infantry not be a preferred way of calling out an enemy?
Not preferred? Well, it's a bit too long, and they're also close. So I mean, you can shorten it. What was the
You can.
sentence again? It was contact close, 6 o'clock.
To enemy.
To enemy
Infantry.
infantry.
Well, 6 o'clock could be 6 o'clock. Using the clock as initial, especially if you do it over the radio, it could be confusing because people stand in multiple and covering the multiple directions. So, like my 6 o'clock could, in theory, be something else than it would be for you.
Exactly. Always use your compass. Always. Now we have something that is very neat, which is a bit of like a GPS thing that's you can put on, which shows you like the direction in degrees, which is also perfect, because everybody will be easily equated to that. If it's a general direction, just use compass directions. If I say south-southwest, does everybody know what direction I'm looking?
Southwest.
Yes.
Good luck.
XT.
About 210 degrees.
Yeah, 210. Alright, good. Ralico,
Yes.
if I say, let's say, northeast-east, what degree am I looking?
You are looking between 90 and 60. Or 60 and 90.
Very good. Does anybody not know how degrees and a compass works?
I'm sorry, I would say that you look from 40, not from 80. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, 40 and 60, that would have been more accurate. Like 50 maybe even. But
Well,
at least he
wouldn't
knows
that
the
just
general
be
direction of where to look.
Northeast is just northeast, yeah. So
Yeah. Alright, here's something interesting. How many people here are familiar with ACE reports?
These reports.
Pick up my hand.
As
Actually,
in the
I'm not. What's the
casualty
fuck is ACE
report or
Alright, ACE, which stands for Ammunition, Casualty, and Equipment Report.
Ah, this one, okay.
Yes. Your squad leader or your fire team lead might ask you for an ACE report regularly. Now it's important to know that we're using color codes. Green, yellow, red, and black. There is one called
Sure,
blue,
we called it
but
something
you know,
like another word.
For medics.
ACE rep.
Ace, yes, that's
Yeah,
one.
ACE report,
Yeah.
ACE rep. If you're called on an
Yes,
ACE rep, there you
I
go.
remember it as ACE rep, not
There
as
you
ACE
go.
report.
There you go. It's a short for, right?
Yeah.
Alright, to go over it for people that don't know it, if you're in good shape, combat effective, you're green. That means you're not wounded and that you have enough ammo, like basically full on ammo. Maybe like down to 75%. If you're yellow, you've sustained wounds, but you can still fight, and you're inching towards half of your amount of like total ammo that you brought with you from the start. If you are red, you have disabling wounds, or you're very low on ammo. And if you're black, well, you're either completely out of ammo, or you're no longer breathing, in which case your buddy
You
is
can't
calling out.
exit it anyway.
Yeah, your buddy will call it out for you that you are currently status black.
Bless
If
you.
you're carrying things like an AT launcher that's expendable, or a Maz with ammo, your squad lead or your fire team lead might be very interested to know that you've expended your AT. So an example of a full ACE report would go Thornwood ammo green, health yellow, AT expended. Then he knows I'm full on ammo, however, I took a hit to my head, but my AT launcher is gone. That is all information that the squad lead needs to know in order to make most use of his squad at that time. Right. Any questions about this all? Anyone wants to add anything? Frags? Gadius?
Yeah, go through.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, perfect, my guy.
All good? Alright.
Yep.
So, because I'm not going to be continuing to talk to you the entire evening, one, my throat hurts, and two, well, it's fucking boring, I'm sure you'll agree. We're going to be doing something fun today, as well as something educational. To put some of the basic stuff we've just talked about to use, mainly the movement and the communications, we're going to be splitting up into teams tonight. Considering our two people that have volunteered for fire team leading, I would like to move forward a Rawson and Piper.
Oh shit. Okay, here we go.
And basically to the left and to the right of me, please.
Boy, Rossen crossed me like that. How dare you?
Didn't even call crossing. What did I just tell you?
Failed.
Got him.
Alright, Rossen, with you will be Cadius. Piper, with you will be Kalenki tonight. They are going to be shadowing you the entire evening to make sure that you're doing what you could be doing, and to give you pointers along the way. The one thing that's difficult to teach is leadership, apart from just going ahead and doing it. Apart from that, there is going to be a HVT extraction. So I will need the 2 pilots that are online. I think all 3 of them are actually online, aren't they?
No, I don't think
Mike, Wesseling.
We're missing Fox.
I'm missing Fox. Alright, so Mike and Whistling, you're going to be piloting a Blackhawk tonight. Congratulations.
Copy
It's going to be
that.
1 fire
you.
team per Blackhawk. And we're going to be going towards Objective Alpha to extract an HVT from enemy territory. Franks is going to be your commanding officer for tonight. He's going to be doing the actual field commanding, and he's going to be keeping an eye on communications and leadership as well. Frags?
Yes. I don't know if you wanted much of a response other than yes. I agree, that is what I'm doing.
That's what we're doing. Good.
Yes.
So, make your combat plan and let's go. I have left the LZs open for interpretation.
I have something to add.
Alright, Clanky, go for it.
By the way, wait, everyone can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So if you'll press Control-Shift-N, this will open up your notepad. If any of you want to take notes, I don't know, something important, things is very important that you may forget, it's a good thing to do. If you actually press out of the notepad, this will like kind of lock it. So you just need to press P, I think, or Control P. It will get you out of that notepad.
What was the key
Or
button?
just
again?
escape.
Control-Shift-N.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it opens up a notepad of sorts. I'm a personal fan of just a real life notepad, because in-game stuff you'll end up losing. So I always have like an actual notepad next to me taking notes.
Well,
How do you close it?
The new life rule.
There is an actual
Hey.
close button on it, though.
Yeah, but yeah. I
wait,
clicked outside of it.
Matter, I have a
Yes,
question.
Felix.
Why don't we have medical screen anymore?
You should.
We do?
H. That's one that should pop up on H.
It's probably your
That-
key bindings are fucked, then you might as well
Well,
look
I
into
did
it.
not change my key binding, but it's not working.
I
Well,
think
for me
I've
it's the same.
disabled H. Yeah, I
Oh.
think I've disabled H. You have to actually move up to the person,
And
interact with the person.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, moving up to the person and pressing H also works. You're just too far away from Kalenki. Get closer.
Administer more morphine.
You have to close the sheet first.
That
That
too.
works.
So, Sprags, make sure to make your teams.
Yep,
Figure
let's
out
do
an
it. Okay.
insertion.
So
Right.
Piper and
Yep, it's
Russell,
working.
you are both squad leading tonight. Obviously, Cadius and who was the other guy? Sorry, what was it?
Kalenki.
Kalenki. Okay, Kalenki and Cadius go with the respective groups you're in. Let's not go behind here because it's going to get cramped. If you guys can just follow me over here.
Stupid question. How do I close the key?
There is no
Press
stupid
Press
question.
escape or control
There's a
C, I think.
stupid person not asking questions.
That doesn't do it for me.
Control Shift P. And then you have your.
Open.
You get control back of
okay.
it.
By the way, guys.
Oh, that doesn't do
Oh,
anything
don't
for
worry
me.
about the loadouts for now. Just
Me.
everybody head outside
that
and get in a
me?
line. Everybody outside get in a line unless you know you're a squad leader or in that
Cool,
squad.
come.
Just outside and get in a line. Oh, pilots, I'll
Yeah.
talk to you separately in a second, so you can just
Okay.
stand by where the squads are made.
Yes, sir. Mike, where are you?
Alright, as I said, if you know you're in a squad or a squad leader, then just get in a column formation behind your squad leader. If you're not assigned yet, then get in a line. And watch out for the moving vehicle.
Mike, you can get.
I'm not sure where.
Alright, everybody else, get a bit closer, guys. Get a bit closer, come on. And yeah, pilots obviously off to the side. get a bit closer, otherwise I'm gonna have a hard time getting close
Why
to
don't
you
you
all.
make?
All right.
Parker, are you okay?
Baelish,
My
get in
screen
line.
is very bright.
Right, get in the vehicle, you two.
Thank you. All right. So what I'm gonna do, instead of pointing out who wants to be what, I'm just gonna go down the list. And you guys have already gotten assigned roles, right? We'll do this first, actually. You guys have already been assigned roles, so if you know your assigned role and you're assigned, most importantly, a medic, first of all, then step forward. So Eclipse, wait, how many medics do we have? Fucking hell.
Did you say assigned roles
Assigned
or medic?
medic. If you're an assigned medic. So Hex, rolling? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Just say Roland or whatever.
Okay, Roland.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we'll split Hex and Roland. Hex go with Rosson, Roland go with Piper. And then we'll slot you in Clips to whatever's least in a minute.
Yep, sure.
AR. Any AR. Yep. Or a rifle. Step forward if you're assigned auto rifle.
I didn't get the message of what I was assigned.
If you don't know what you're assigned, then I'll come back to you last. But if you know what you're assigned, we'll do that first. Okay, only Baelish assigned to AR. Okay, Baelish go with Piper. Yep. And let's get one more AR. Who wants to be AR? In fact, Relico, you don't know what you're assigned, right?
Well, I was just told EOD.
Okay, fine.
I saw it on the list somewhere. I'm not sure where it was posted. I think
That was my first priority.
Discord.
Yeah, it was in the important thing. Okay, let's see then. Alright, fine. Clipser, if they've got an AR, then you can go with Rosson to balance it out. Alright.
That's so safe with 2 medics.
Linares, what are you?
Yes.
I have no assigned.
Just don't have to get shot.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
I'm probably gonna get us
you're
killed.
RTO, aren't you?
Even though it's just training.
Since that's probably not going to be too much of a priority tonight, you can do your RTO role, but it's pretty much you'll be mostly sticking with the squad lead. I'll come back to you as well. Estonius, what are you?
I believe rifleman, but I'm not really sure.
Yes, you are.
Okay, that's fine. Shaq and Relico, you're both EOD, right?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Relico, Piper, Shaq, Rosson. Probably not going to need you guys tonight, but... And then Estonius go Piper.
Or am I just
Pearson go Rosson. And
you
Linares go Piper.
Yeah, it's weird.
We are Team Großdeutschland, yeah?
Alright, Piper and Rosson, I'll give you a couple minutes to get your men sorted out into their gear, but I want Piper and Rosson on me with the pilots in approximately 3 minutes. You guys can finish up your gear sorting out after we've had a briefing, okay? But get you guys sorted to start going.
Guessing it's in the boxes behind you.
Yeah, you can use those ones.
Alrighty.
Alright, break off and I'll meet you back over by the...
oh fuck, let me leave.
Well, out here in free.
Okay, let's get geared up.
Join my group.
Recommendation,
Let's
Ross?
take the right box.
Alright.
Just take your respective equipment.
I have to make my loadout first.
I'm the only one not getting an arsenal here.
You have to,
Press Ace interact.
Rosson?
Yes.
If you guys need pre-built loadouts, which since this is an official op, you'll need the official gear, ask Thornwood, okay? He said he's made loadouts for you all.
Everyone can find them themselves by
In
going into
public
the arsenal.
loadouts.
Yeah, and then you click loadouts, you go to public loadouts, and then you should see rifleman, RTO,
Too much
medic,
information.
engineer.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Sort them out, Caddy. That's a nice one.
If you didn't hear
Piper,
what
did
they
you guys
said.
hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so I'll do it again for you guys, alright?
On the bottom and Ace.
Ace interact, arsenal, loadouts. In loadouts on the bottom, you'll click public loadouts, and then you'll find all the public loadouts at this current time. Grab the signed public loadout that you have, and be happy with it.
Ace interact,
will we need
Arsenal, then
suppressors?
And then you go to loadouts.
Current loadouts, then
Where's that on?
Down in the bottom.
All the way at the bottom, right next to hide and export. Go
Yes.
to public loadout after that, and then you
Yes.
grab whatever you can see. So you would be a RTO/CO.
You haven't got anything. I think you just didn't click it properly.
RTO.
I presume.
Yeah,
Oh, those loadouts are
RTO
pretty
due to the
reasonable,
fact
I'd
that
say.
you need
That's
the
mine.
long range.
Yes, I choose it.
Yep.
Yeah, the auto gunner. Yeah.
I press load.
You gotta click load.
Then you press load, and that's about it.
Oh, we're done. Okay, I'll head out.
Can we change guns, or will we have to keep those?
Oh, sorry,
Keep
Clipser.
for now, Shaq.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
H pulls out the mini pad now. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I can give you a saline. I can. Okay, I'm good.
What I usually do is just check my own polls to see if it works.
Yeah.
Why I don't have
Do you know what what add-on gives you the iPad or the tactical pad when you press H?
It's C-tab.
C-tab.
Also,
I've never used it, but I don't know how
Yo,
this
Hex,
works.
can I borrow
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Wait
You
a
know
second,
if you
please.
have help, need
Yeah,
help
yeah,
with
of
C-tab.
Just waiting for.
I'll figure it
I
out.
have the magnifier. Are you marksman?
Yep.
Okay. One would make the loadouts, right?
Yeah.
Either you
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna
if
have
you
to
have
have
an
a word with
RTO.
him.
Do you have?
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, you have Peterson
Okay,
in your
get
team.
it.
Make sure he's got the long range.
On me, Hex.
Okay.
What's the
And tell
LR
him it's
channel?
50 for long range.
50.
I'll go over your short range in a second.
Wait, I have a long range? I shouldn't have.
No, you don't have a long range though. Pick one up though. But
I'll
do it in a
take
minute.
one
Do it
then.
in a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, I'll wait. Jesus.
Yeah, he's a pro.
That's the standard stuff I use with the 57.
Yeah, that's the best system in this
Yeah,
area, I think.
Okay.
I know Eclipse knows stuff like this due to the fact that he's a fucking.
No,
I mean, he's
typing
played more
someone
medic
up
than me.
without the medical menu is just a pain.
Yeah, the normal triple menu is just.
Keybind for short ring.
How do I point?
Beautiful. Thank you.
I put my weapon to safety. Oh yeah, okay, so it's shift and then tilde.
Yeah.
Tilde is the one right next to your exclamation mark if you're Danish.
Under escape. Under escape next to one.
Exclamation.
Don't forget that we have magazine out policy on base.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That we have what? Sorry.
Magazine out
on
policy.
base.
Oh, mag out on base.
Oh,
Copy that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm basically going to have to relearn everything, so please be patient with me.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do we have a radio frequency yet?
100 for now, I think.
That?
That's
We-
gonna change. But
Yeah,
Yes.
The
I know.
loadout for engineer.
And we should definitely sort colors.
Mine detector is the wrong one.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the toilet.
Yeah, sure thing.
That is so unprofessional. Going to the toilet while on duty.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I'm not gonna assign colors. I'm gonna let him assign colors. Yeah. So I fixed my bathroom.
Rosson, it's been longer than 3 minutes. Hurry up.
Yeah,
Ross
he's at
is
the
on the toilet at the moment.
For fuck's sake.
Yes.
Is he gone to shit or piss?
Do not know.
I don't have that information available.
For fuck's sake.
I'm looking at him right now.
God damn it, Ross, and tell us next time.
No,
Well,
when it
do we
clicks
want
like
to know?
that, you have to reload.
I mean, even if you don't have a mag in, I want to do that.
No, I mean, if it clicks like that, you have to reload.
Probably.
Okay, I'm back.
You're needed.
It's bunny rabbit.
No, that's your imagination.
We don't see it.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have your mag inside your rifle? Oh, how do I put it on the chest? Press Take out your rifle.
Yeah, I'll go over radios and stuff.
Press Control 3.
Funny looking tape you got actually. Not a medical
Okay, that
tape.
doesn't work. You don't have that mod.
You have electrician tape on your back.
Okay, that's good, man. You have 200. You have 100 bell, I think.
It's black tape. It's not used for fucking treating wounds.
Come on.
Well, we use it in real life, but it's probably not for that.
Mag, probably.
We just use it to when people are infected.
Kind of looks like electric tool tape.
I don't know.
630.
I just grabbed the public loader.
Looks like isolator tape.
Cool. It does look like isolator tape.
If someone is bleeding out, and you have to isolate everything on them.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't get like a electric shock or something.
By the way,
Yeah.
I'll get them.
You have to be careful with those defibrillators.
Just imagine
Whisper.
pranking someone
Whisper,
by
guys.
taping electric, like that tape, across his chest so he can't get defibrillated. You don't get revived.
Ah,
You
prank?
keep being dead. Epic prank gone wrong, gone sexual.
Deutsch.
Yeah?
Can you go, please, whispering or normal?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Fuck off.
You should have like went like.
Still a Major
hey,
Dick then, eh?
Palestinian.
Oh no, Sergeant Dick, sorry.
Looking if there's anyone new in here, there's no one new, everyone knows what to do.
Well, at least I hope so.
These fucking helmet models are absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna go ahead and import my own fucking helmet model.
With the what is the? I guess that's a camera on top.
No, that's an IR strobe. You have an IR strobe on top.
Oh, that's a strobe. Okay.
You can't use it though.
Nope.
Oh, well done.
Oh, yeah, it's an IR strobe. Yeah, the cameras, they look like Samsung action cameras, the ugly ones.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
What?
I'm just happy to see you.
That's quite the antenna you got there.
I love that you can do that and also affect the actual range you can do. Like,
Oh, it does really.
it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely amazing mod.
So insertion point, I'm not going to set LZs
Baker's better.
because I want the pilots to make
I could agree, actually, sadly. And with the initial updates that you had, you can just have fun with just mounting radios into Weeple all day.
compound here that I've just circled. You see it?
Yeah, the one near the road.
Yes.
A lot of things to remember.
For 1-2, I want your
I mean,
RP to be that one that I've just
Eventually,
circled, right?
you'll get used to it. And you'll
Imagine
see
if
that
there was a
it's
mod where you could like put down a satellite on the ground and then a guy had to grab the satellite with one hand and like point it towards the satellite while the other guy is like talking over the satellite. That would be cool.
Sounds really
I
annoying.
mean, a mobile radio station basically.
Yeah, I still use those. I mean, they're fuck old, but we still
Do
have them.
you still
There's
have them in
models
Norway?
of those in game even.
Yeah, no, we actually brought them with us now as well.
I think we have one of them in our old cat unit.
I mean, they're I mean, if you first use them, you'll get through. It's never an issue. You will always get contact, but they are not encrypted, which causes the major issue.
Oh, they're not encrypted.
No, they're not. None of those are. Nothing on satellite is encrypted.
I didn't know that.
I mean, initially.
Because there are no satellite. Well, there are some, but most satellites aren't. Because anyone can use them. That's the point.
Yeah.
Anyone can actually connect to it. So initially, it could never be encrypted. There's new radios that you could initially encrypt, but you could also initially tap into those as well. And it's never 100% safe unless you're fucking carrying a cable, which are fucking miles away.
I'll be right back.
Cable net is fucking safe. But you could initially tap into that as well. I mean, just tap a cable onto it.
You seen that they've done that wirelessly now?
moving on with the plan then.
On what?
So
Tapping cables.
You're going to be
Yeah.
somewhat providing a bit of an
Wirelessly
for
tapping
this
cable.
one initially at least. I want
Pretty
the first
cool.
objective point to be
Oh, I'm back.
Sensitive enough equipment that it can feel it through, or
Oh,
that
with
can
my
sense it through
with
the...
my iPad, I can look at the live feed of the meeting.
You can?
The live feed of what?
Yeah, you
can
have
see-
to press H or something, then you can look through a camera of one of the guys who is, I think it's Drax.
Yeah, sprites.
Yeah.
I can wave to myself.
Hey, my neighbor is actually
whilst working in close contact with 1-1 that have got a overwatch position. Preferably, I know Hill 105 has a clearer firing position 1-1,
this is how you properly
also you're going to be
sneeze. Don't go
closer and potentially in viewing distance of Krygos from that point. So I'd rather you not use 105. If you need to get closer though, you can use the ridge line at 92 there, or even push around the rock formation at 90, okay? If you need to get closer for either engaging or vision obscurities, etc.
That is, does this unit use more than the two standard medications?
What do you mean?
Like, just bandages and...
The atropine at the adenosine.
No, I don't
The
think that's
belladonna.
Yo, it's not really useful.
No, they're not in use, but they're not in... I haven't seen them in the army ever.
Yeah, I mean, we have them at the emergency doctor, but I wouldn't know a use for them for the army, to be honest. The one is for tachycardia, and the one is for bradycardia, and that was the happiest for in armor.
Yeah.
Oh, and for chemical fights, how are they called in English?
Chemical warfare.
Yeah, for chemical, the atropine is an antidote against those organophosphates.
Our engineer probably has a couple of them, maybe, I guess. I mean...
I don't think so.
Yeah, but you need a lot of them.
I literally have no fucking clue what he's carrying, but he's carrying in a full CBRN kit for everyone.
Okay.
It's his task to make sure that if we ever have to use it, it should be up to date. Considering it has all these ventilations and fucking filters and etc. We don't have to think about cleaning and then, I mean, we're forced to run in them a couple of times, and then they get sweaty and...
Oh, do you do drills in them?
What? Yeah, we do drills, yeah. And it's a good way to do drills as well, considering, I mean, what are you gonna do if it actually happens and you can't run more than 2 clicks because you're not used to running with like heavy breathing and not enough oxygen, right?
Well, yes, that makes sense.
We normally, like, initially we just got like filters with like a filter mask we just had around our nose and mouth.
Yeah, we have those as well.
Which was strapped to our back of our head. But the thing is, it was way too easy for us to still move, and like we didn't get the full experience. So they initially said, you know what, we're just gonna use these.
And I think the problem against those is, at least the ones we have, the really aggressive stuff goes through him.
I have no clue what goes through them or what doesn't. I hope to God if I ever have to put one on. I mean, I might as well just die if I put one on.
Why?
I had to pull them on a couple of occasions when a person was contagious with some kind of stupid tropical virus or something. And they're very uncomfortable.
Why do I have 4 pairs of earplugs?
Of what?
Earplugs. 4
Oh, yeah,
times.
me too.
They disappear sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's better to have spares.
Oh, we
Never
have
seen them
sand
disappear.
splints.
Yeah.
I know,
Oh, fuck those
there's a mod
things.
for that.
Yeah? No? Why fuck those things?
Yeah, have you used them in real life? They're shit.
I know.
But not in game, they're not.
Game they're not.
Okay.
considering like if you take too many hits to your arm, you're not gonna be able to aim correctly. Then you need to apply Sam Split.
Yeah.
But the wound needs to be fully healed before you can apply Sam Split.
The closest main road, and even then, only the LMGs really within effective range.
If
Or
you
fully
break your
patched.
arm, you gotta get a splinter, yeah.
Yeah, and then Hex has all the splinters and the clips.
They're mine.
Ab mit den Gipsraum.
Genau.
Why do I have a fucking 1911 when all of you guys have actual, like, modern handguns?
FNX 45.
Yay, boy!
Probably rushed a little bit, I guess. I guess the loadouts are gonna be tweaked a little bit more.
Yeah,
and more
they're like temporary for now, and he's gonna go with them.
It's
Like,
to
he gave me
separate
a
the boys
fucking
from the
basic
men.
mine detector, which we
Yeah,
never used
probably.
ever.
I mean, initially it's always quicker to pull out your sidearm, but Arma, screw that. You might
Yeah, I've never used my sidearm in armor.
That means you're shit.
I mean,
In 2000 hours.
I use the sidearm if, in the case, I'm a sniper and I have to go CQC.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's when the pistol comes into the picture. But initially, I wouldn't use the. I mean, I don't understand why anyone has pistols any longer. I think like MP7s should be
Yeah,
the
but
new
that's
pistol.
not available for secondary slots. But M320 would be nice too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm like saying in real life as well. There's a bunch of people having pistols, but I can initially fit my MP7 in a goddamn pistol grip.
Yeah, I should be able to.
It does. It
Yes,
does
I
legit.
know.
It fits so
I
perfectly.
mean, if you've got pistol ammo left after a firefight, you haven't been Rambo enough.
Huh.
Well, and in armor, if an AI or something gets the drop on you, close quarter while you are reloading, you're probably dead anyway.
Just chuck a nade. It's
Yeah, I mean, reloading and switching guns almost the same amount of time, so it fucks
Yeah.
you away.
If you're in close quarters like that and you have to reload, you pull out your knife.
You can't in armor, you don't have knives.
But I have
Don't play Call
Sam
of Duty,
splints.
bitch.
I was splintered to death.
Do you have a bipod?
I was stabbed with a bipod.
Imagine if you could actually charge knight people like you could in Call of Duty. You know, like fucking just fly 10 meters across the map.
Yeah, how was the bullshit called? Commando something.
Yeah. Initially just gave you 5 extra meters of fucking launch.
Yes.
It's like a fucking rocket.
And you were like Mr. Elastic.
You have bayonets in FIA, but they are not very functional in armor. You can't even hit anything with them.
Oh, I've seen them, but do they work?
No, they don't.
Usually the AI fucks you if you get that close to them anyway, so...
Yeah. Well, the AI fucks you at short range and they fuck you at very long range.
They just fuck you all the time.
Yes.
That's why we play it.
Yeah, don't they?
So Shaq, do you have my money?
It's not next week yet.
Where's my money, bitch?
Well, that's the money, Lebowski.
How long are we going until?
We're going until we're done. Hopefully, that will only take a full of 2 hours. So, I mean, there's a lot of time.
I mean,
One more
yeah.
hour.
Yeah, we have 1 more hour, I think.
The mission should be short and simple.
Oh, good. That's usually.
Well,
what
to be
people say.
quite honest, if it takes longer than midnight, I will just disconnect. I have to get up early.
That's fine.
That's fine, Hex.
Fucking midnight, you have to go like
It's,
by
we
11.
initially counted max.
I went to sleep at 7 a.m. today. Woke up at about 11 a.m.
Just a minute, guys.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that Watson was our leader.
What's the name of the guy in that World War II movie where like they're in the trenches or they're on the front line? Band of Brothers, I think the movie's called.
It's serious, HBO series.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you have the guy who never is there. He's like always, I have to go.
Oh yeah, it's what's it called again?
I should have one then.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Piper,
That's me.
are we playing with open wound?
Do we still have to assign color? Well, probably should ask person, shouldn't I?
You just go dump one in your backpack from the ace thing.
It was a company commander.
Oh, we don't have surgical kits. We need surgical kits.
Wasn't it the guy who was played by David Swimmer or something?
Hex.
Yeah.
We need surgical kits.
Surgical kits?
Sobel, wasn't it Sobel?
Yeah, that we have advanced wounds enabled.
Wasn't it Sobel?
Surgical kits, I'm gonna get some. Inquiry, are the surgical kits set to
No.
be used or?
You just need one of them.
Oh, only one. Copy that.
How large are they though?
They are fucking heavy, I tell you.
You just wanted long range. Is that initially what you want, right?
Well,
Not that heavy.
You should.
I dumped some five backing bandages and
I'll give you my backpack then.
8 quick clots to fit the surgical kit.
Then it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, but the quick cloths are so nice.
Yeah, they are.
What are we doing?
Backpack?
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
see it.
We needed
Eclipse,
surgical
fits
kits
perfectly,
to
thanks.
stitch
Should
people.
be missing mods.
All of us.
Eclipse or
No, just the medics.
Okay, also Cat, yes. Sobel was the.
Oh yeah, okay.
Russ.
And press your left arrow, and that should put your short range in your left ear. Have you changed your short range to 110? Elise, you want to do this too? Alright, so caps lock is obviously your short range. Let's see if we can transfer over that. Control caps lock is your...
Can you see it on my back?
Yes, I can.
But
Oh yeah,
Ross,
I can see it. I can see it.
All right, so I'll bring it outside and I'll see if you can have it then. Maybe it's something inside here fucking up.
Wait, I was able to use a surgical kit before I had one in my inventory.
I wasn't.
Maybe you already had one.
No, he didn't.
That's weird. Yeah, okay.
He jokingly signed that XD
Yep.
meme.
I'm pretty sure you weren't able to.
Yeah, probably.
You need to have like
Okay, well,
bones that
initially,
needs stitching.
Rossen, to sort
Yeah,
this issue, Pedersen initially wants to become an RTO, so you can actively use him as your RTO. So initially, Pedersen is gonna get all initial information from company command, and he is gonna directly relay that information directly to you. And then you, if you want to get in touch with company, you have to relay that information to Pedersen, which will relay that information to company.
Yeah, it's gonna work out.
Okay? And then what you'll do is you'll basically keep Pedersen on your side. Also go ahead and assign colors and buddy teams to the rest of the crew.
Okay. So person I want you to be... What colors do we have here? You're gonna be yellow. You're my main man now. Jack and Clipso, you're gonna be red.
Yes.
Carias and Hex, you're gonna be blue.
Copy
Can I initially
green.
put in a little comment?
Yes.
You should keep the 2 medics in same buddy team.
No, why?
Same buddy team?
No.
Okay, Eclipse, you're still on Whisper, but due to the fact that you have 2 medics, you don't really want to risk both of the medics constantly in combat. So you're either now gonna slow down to 2 buddy teams, because the 2 buddy teams are gonna have to play it a little bit more safer due to the fact that both of the buddy teams has a medic. And in the case of a mass casualty incident, you will always have the two buddies will always be two medics that can treat initial patients quicker together with medical.
On the other
experience.
hand, if we get hit by like a grenade, then you have both medics down.
That's a good point then again, but you guys should be no.
Okay.
But we can roll with it this way. It's fine.
Yeah, who are our two medics?
Me and Hex.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Hex, you go red, and Shaq go blue.
Yep. That's.
And yes, you go blue too.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That seems fine.
What is our group designation?
Okay, so we're basically going to be doing an HVT extraction, and we're going to be the main fire team, which means we're going to go in there, shoot some guys, get our fuck on, basically have a good time, and we're going to extract the HVT while Squad 1-1 provides Overwatch. Yeah, that's it. And we're gonna extract, of course.
Radio channel.
It's 1-2 for us.
120.
Yeah, 120, sorry.
Copy that.
Also, initial for Pedersen, he's gonna need our call sign.
Yes, what is that?
You should know.
I'm asking you.
I have a question.
Sorry.
No, that's the long range frequency. But what's our call sign?
Call sign.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Okay, so a call sign. Yeah, 1-2, alright.
That's 1-2, but that should be obvious.
That's your call sign. 1-2 is your call sign.
Okay, we want to.
What is command's call sign?
Just straight up command for now.
Alright.
Oh, we're not doing advanced. Okay. Okay.
I'll- Didn't catch any of that.
That's fine.
Oh, he's still on Whisper.
Yeah.
Okay. You're still on Whisper, by the way.
Well, not
FYI.
anymore.
Oh, your mustache is growing.
Go.
I'm not sure how, considering you're a fictional character. A fictional word, but
I mean,
it's definitely grown a little bit.
anyway, yeah,
It's
we're
just
gonna
the
drop.
mic.
We're gonna drop Viking in when we have the ODA set up.
All right.
These two buildings over here on the right side of Alpha.
You guys have a game plan?
Initially, we know we're going in, shooting people, and yeah.
All right.
Something about an HVT?
I mean,
well-
Rossen, are you not picking up your long range?
He can't see it.
Something
So,
fucked up.
so the way we've sorted it for now is Peterson is gonna act as his initial RTO, and all messages are gonna go
Well,
translate through
Pearson is the RTO anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, so it's initially just more training for Peterson, and a
me.
more relaxed commanding position.
May
for
I
us.
just say, has the finest looking facial hair that I've seen on a man in a long time. My god, it's handsome.
That is deliberate.
Alright, Rossen,
Yes.
get your guys to line up in a column in front of me ASAP when you're ready.
Okay. Are we all ready?
I said I have a fucking question, for fuck's
Okay, then
sake.
fucking ask it.
Okay, but no one gave me permission, okay. Since we don't have IT, I guess we don't have armored units incoming or something.
I hope not.
If there is, we don't have information on it, so.
Oh, fun.
That's gonna be fucked nice. Okay, let's
Yes.
Yeah, just basically Pedersen behind me and where's Kadias going?
Just walk. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, fucking hey. Pedersen behind me.
Who are you hailing, command?
I was trying to get the throw on my keyboard. Fucked.
Let's go over here then. I guess just have a line behind or a file behind this way.
There goes Mike.
Column.
Fuck you wanna.
No problem.
Alright.
Mac, can I get a Volume check on the long range.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, from you.
Oh. Radio check for both squads. Come report in.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, actually, yeah, Tula was vomiting on his keyboard, so he DC'd.
Did you not get the message, Peterson? Jonas,
did
it's
not.
weird. Are you on 50?
I think so.
So
Hang
just
on.
check your long range for me. Just control caps lock.
You sure it's not your normal radio?
How the fuck did I bring it up again?
Alt P.
Alt
Oh,
P.
yeah, alt.
The guy of
You're
2
right,
hours has got.
Oh no, it changed apparently. Hang on.
Alright, just report in on it when you've got it good and someone will confirm you back. Once you've done that, we'll head out to the choppers. I'm not sure which one's going to which, but you know, we'll see.
We're missing a
Peterson
pilot right
checking.
now.
Yeah, long range, loud and clear. Alright, let's head over to the choppers then. On me, guys. Stick in your columns.
Control C. Control C, mate. Pull up. Rebellish.
Oh, that's the new destroyer, isn't it?
I'll be able to join us for 5. Copy that. Let me know how it goes. Out.
So if I change plan, Piper Rossen, since one of
Kalenki.
the pilots,
Yes.
DC,
What's the combination for changing
Chinook
place?
instead, over here.
Control C or double
I'm
C.
thinking it's gonna probably be 1-1 dropping
It's
first,
not
then
working.
1-2.
For fuck's sake.
So 1-2, load up first. Get your guys to form up in a file in front of the helicopter out in the rear. Then you can once you're in a file, get your weapons out, load them, and then hop in. And Piper fall on the rear. Same instructions.
Piper?
Jawohl.
Piper, come here.
Where am I coming to?
Here, over here, over here, over here.
Yeah.
Anyone in 1-2, go ahead and put earplugs in as well.
Plugs, copy that.
It's
Control
Alright,
shift.
so we're
Yes,
going
and
to be dropping
equipment and then
first.
earplugs,
That's
yes,
why
yeah.
1-2's getting in first, so we're near the back.
Just got back, so if you want, we could.
We should
Mike,
probably
I
separate
think,
now.
just got back, so if you want, we could use Black Ops again.
Alright, let me ask command. Command, actually, this is command 1, come in.
What are you doing in my backpack, Jack?
It's not fucking
Looking
working.
around, fondling
My
it.
basing is in bugs again.
I see that Mike's back over there. Are you wanting to stick with the Chinook,
What?
or you wanted to go back to Blackhawks?
Yes, I just checked my bindings and yeah, it's doubled up C and it's not working.
Alright, if I'm on that.
1-2 about turn, walk 10 paces to the rear.
I'll take, let me see,
About turn, 10 paces. Muskets ready.
Muskets.
Haha, muskets.
Alright, you can take 1-1, well volunteered.
Alright, there we go.
Okay,
well, they're
head
apparently
over
using
to
the
the
Black Box
chopper,
again now,
not
so-
this closest one, but the next one.
Yes, sir.
You can just get in and wait.
And that's
Who
how you
wrote
lose your
that
chopper,
shit
boys.
on the back of the Chinook?
Mike is going to fly us.
Make it fast.
Just line up and file outside and begin.
You realize Mike is going to fly us.
Yeah, I'm literally crying inside.
But the last time I flew with Mike, I think everyone died.
Rossen,
Yes,
change
I
of
see
plan, you'll
him.
be taking this.
That's
near
very
Blackhawk here.
encouraging.
Just get in file outside that. Once you're all filed up, then weapons out, load, and get ready to get in when the pilot arrives.
That has already been done,
Mike,
yeah.
you're taking 1-2, okay?
Yes.
Hey, firm. Okay, I still have my old fill lines, it seems.
Alright, you're good to start loading in and take them away, Mike, on you.
Alright, Mike, make sure to
We'll let
switch
you
to
know
channel 60 on the long range once you're inside, alright?
Hey, firm.
Alright, forward.
Yeah.
On me for a sec.
On you.
Stay below. Let's load in and start praying.
Yes, but not additional. Just give me a second to switch that over to additional. Alright, done. Mike, adult hope.
That's last man.
Yeah, last man.
Oh, I changed mine.
All loaded up?
Yeah.
All in.
Affirm. Who was that? Okay. Oh, Mike is still there.
But yeah, you got the level 60. You're good. I'm gonna have to change it as well because my keybind for long range is the same one as Zeus. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh my god, these choppers are spawned in normal, so I can't fly AFM.
Long range, Alt T.
Fly normal then.
Is that a problem?
It's not as fun.
But that could just yo wait, Mike. That shouldn't be an issue. Jump out of the chopper.
It shouldn't be an issue, but he made a new
Yeah, I changed the
profile,
settings. I should
so
be flying AFM.
it's default settings.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's just a visual bug.
Blackhawk 1, Blackhawk 2, this is
Oh
command
no.
message over.
We're gonna die.
Is there a way to lower the internal radio volume?
You can disable the internal radio from Ace. Press Windows key, then intercom channel and disable.
My long range doesn't work either.
It did, but that's what we're practicing.
Blackhawk 2 message received.
Blackhawk 1, Blackhawk 2, this is command actual. Feel free to spool up and head to target AO.
Affirm Blackhawk 2 is gonna wait for Blackhawk 1 to leave.
Your neck
Initially,
looks
that's
so fucked when you do that, Cadius.
well. Look down.
Yes.
I'm sitting here like contemplating, like, thinking about like I'm gonna close the door, but like the sitting position right here is definitely not a safe sitting position.
Advise Blackhawk 2
Not really.
secondary channel and short range is out of function at this point. Yeah, the problem didn't fix itself.
The problem that you're flying without AFM?
Yeah, I can't hear you. My settings are kind of fucked right now. I promise nothing. I'm gonna try and get you there.
Oh, god damn it. Please don't. I hate CCR.
I'll be right back.
I don't mean to concern anybody, but I don't have any dials whatsoever.
That's because you're flying normal.
That's okay. Also, I can't see my speed or my tilt.
Well, then you have to feel the chopper.
We're going 125 now.
I am basically
go by your dials. If you don't have dials, you're just fucked.
Yes, but I have flown blind. This is like it, very much so.
You have dials on your screens in front of you.
I know. But when doing flight stick and stuff, not always easy when I don't have a co-pilot.
I can be your co-pilot.
You got me?
If I'm allowed to.
I think I'll be fine. I promise nothing.
You'll be fine.
I like how Eclipser believes in me.
I'm pretty sure you've flown me before and not killed me.
Yes, I have done that to a couple of people.
Well, I think the last time I flew with you, you killed me.
I have also done that to a couple of people.
Times, and I've also been killed a couple times by Mike.
No, because I haven't crashed in official missions yet, actually.
You killed me at some point, I know that.
I haven't crashed a chopper in official 57 missions.
Well, at least not in the IGU, right?
No, not at all.
Huh.
I've been armored a couple of times. Like, once or twice. But I never actually crashed, like, killed people.
Yet.
Yes.
Keywords.
That's always the first time.
Yep.
Technical problems.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to arrive somewhat at the same time, but that's out now. Because I don't know where I'm flying, kinda.
You're going the right way.
You want to start banking right?
No, I'm doing I'm going the right way. I have my flight lines currently.
Okay.
I just don't know my speed, so at some point I'm going to need somebody to call out my speed during landing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's very comforting.
Now we can start to bank up. Because now we're going on to final approach. I hope you have enjoyed your flight time with Mike Airlines.
I was afraid the whole time.
I understand, so was the pilot.
Still have like 90 seconds, I think.
Speed?
We still haven't fucking landed, so I mean, initially, no one stopped praying yet.
Please don't stop praying, actually.
I mean, you guys should pray a little bit more because we just left fucking safety. It was right above water.
Yes, I had it all under somewhat control.
Under somewhat control.
Yes.
That's very reassuring.
Yes, I am your pilot. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna have to set her down here, Moses. I can't get any closer without any dials.
That's way too fucking far, man.
I have no fucking dials left.
We were like 2 clicks away.
I actually crashed. Hello?
We'll never make it from here, you know. So.
Co-pilot, please take over. Co-pilot, please take over.
I'm back.
Are you having issues, Mike? You want me to grab the co-pilot seat?
I have no idea. My game is fucked.
I think Patterson is already in co-pilot.
No, I haven't jumped in.
Somebody jump in. I'm releasing controls. Controls unlocked.
Started.
All chopper.
Yeah, control, Caddy is in control of chopper.
I lost the
This is going great.
Yeah, because my game is unstable and I have no UI.
Start banking a bit right, let's say.
You're banking it great. 2 degrees right.
A bit more.
Banking, feet, but altitude 77 meters, speed.
Mark 1, Mark
chopper.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry.
I don't
Didn't get
trust
that.
my stability right now to fly this.
Be advised, going in for landing at LZ 1-2. LZ looks clear. One single bush. I don't trust an armor, so I'm just gonna pass the bush and land.
Hey, firm, you're free. Bird down.
Oh, come on, joystick. You're literally right there. Alright,
we made it,
touchdown.
guys.
Ah, what the fuck?
That's kind of fucked this
He dead.
Okay, medic, do your
He
thing.
dead. And he's dead as well.
Is that 3 casualties?
Yeah, at least. I'm not sure.
You're gonna have to take the long range and call in over command.
Oh, that
I
one
think
will.
doesn't have the long range.
You wanna do it?
I can't.
Oh,
It's fucking
fuck.
awesome, so you're gonna have to call in long range.
What? This is him, right?
Yes, he should have it. But I don't know, I couldn't see the long range either, so it might be a map button.
Maybe it is
On,
this
on.
one. Oh, yeah, it is.
Is the respawn tent working or not right now?
Negative, the respawn tent is not in currently because I was advised to put in respawns. Standard respawns.
Solid copy. Don't have solid respawns for now then.
There we go.
Let's go out a bit, get our bearings.
Can you take my backpack from there? Yeah, this is 1-2 to command. We crashed the helicopter. I think Caddy is disconnected. What the fuck?
Clips are Ross and say we are going to link up with you.
Do you see the helicopter?
No, we can't see the rising plumes of smoke there. Yes, we're coming towards you guys.
Command actual, I'll copy over.
This is 1-1, same traffic.
Hope they didn't crash
There
here.
is a respawn point down, they're regrouping right now. Once they're regrouped, continue on previous tasking, I'll copy over.
Yeah, 1-1 copies that.
Well, that fucked up quickly.
I think Caddy is disconnected and he crashed the helicopter, that's why.
Yeah. I guess that much.
One, two, this is 1-1.
Hello again.
Hello.
Okay, let's get a bit away from the track.
You on long
1,
range?
2, this is 1-1. How copy?
Yeah.
Do you hear long range? Like, are you on the right
before the
frequency?
crash, I guess it might be have changed again.
Yeah, change your frequency.
Oh, yeah, it has.
And Piper's calling you.
Hey, Cadis. Hey.
Piper was calling you.
Yeah.
Like 1-1.
1-2 on net.
Give 1-1 heads up once you're in position and move out.
After I dismounted, it would give
Well,
controls back to the pilot, and the pilot probably had thrusters.
Rustin,
Or at least give us a heads up when you're reorged out.
Can I have my backpack back?
Again, and then came crashing down and we got fucked.
Can you drop my backpack, please?
1-1 is ready and waiting for.
There you go.
Alright, spread out a bit and keep up.
Oh, what? It didn't drop.
That's what I thought. There you go.
Give me 1 sec to sort my my gear.
Yep.
Alright, 1-2, are we ready to head out?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, 1-2 on me. Start going north. Moving, I got Column behind me. Peterson first. Then blue, then reds. Cadillac on blue.
All set.
Yes, it is. Unstable at the start, but now. Great. Maybe it's a personal settings thing.
What is?
Want to be advised if you die then respawn, make sure that you have earplugs in.
Oh, good idea. No, wait a minute.
Oh, the earplugs are still in when I respawn.
Yeah, they depends on settings, I think.
Okay, covered it. Keep an eye out on the buildings.
Already almost out of stamina.
Okay, let's take a break here at the rocks.
Taking a knee at the rock.
Taking southwest.
Grabbing northeast.
Taking west.
Taking north.
That's southeast.
Just let me know when stamina is replenished.
Yep.
Is that 1-1 to the southeast?
Yep.
Well, the stamina is gone very quickly, but at least it replenishes as fast as well.
That's
Just
fuck boy.
go into check the settings for that.
Are we ready?
I'm good.
Okay, let's head out.
Good as well.
Moving out. Moving out.
Moving.
should be getting close to RP, so keep your eyes peeled for enemy contact.
Receiving fire direct northwest.
Get on the ground. Get a visual.
Yeah, visual by the buildings northwest.
Two times contact, bearing 300, about 100 meters from.
Me and Pedersen are gonna peel right. Keep overwatch.
Peeling right.
Alright, me and Pedersen have overwatch. Start clearing out the buildings.
Blue team pairing right off you in person. Blue team is gonna hit up the brick building from the southwest. That's directly northeast of the target building.
Affirmative.
Red team peeling.
Where are they?
You mean the blue team?
Yeah, they're by the house.
Blue team stacked on door. Set to breach.
Red team, make sure you have their flanks covered.
Yeah, I'm watching one northeast.
Alright, me and Pedersen heading up. Me and Pedersen going to the north side of the brick building.
Be advised, we have a live prisoner in the tree shack. Please send medic. He's currently restrained.
Medic team.
I have 2 times infantry to our south, about 200 meters. I don't know if that's friendly.
That's 1-1, I believe. Yeah, it's 1-1.
It's probably a 1-1.
What?
We need
But in the
medic in the
shack here.
shack. There's a
Living prisoner.
The guy inside there is currently restrained, so you just need
I'm
to
doing the.
Pedersen, you can call in that we are at RP.
You could
Alright, I'm doing the legs now.
that you have a prisoner bar.
Oh, he.
We have cleared the area around marker.
Heart rate is good.
RP.
Marker
Blood pressure is
14.7.
great.
We also secured 1 personnel.
Can you use the surgical kit, Eclipser?
Yeah. Maybe. Let me check.
For some reason I can't. Oh yes, now
I can.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah. They have to be no. It works on the whole thing. Like when you do it once, it fixes him every part.
Okay, copy.
And he needs to be stable before you can use it. Just making
Well,
sure. Yeah.
I guess he is stable enough. Checking the pulse.
Stable just means he's not bleeding.
Pulse is 80. Blood pressure is 120 over 80.
Not
Patient
responsive.
is still not responsive though.
This, yeah.
Inform these guys.
Well, he's not gonna die.
Enemy personnel.
Well, I'd say he's green. Prisoner is green.
Prisoner's green, okay.
Did you copy that, Rosen?
He still has his gun though.
Command does not want us to prioritize
Take it away.
enemy personnel captured.
I don't know how.
Just tell them. I don't know. We should probably just leave him here.
Like that.
Yes.
Yep, stabilize and
Okay. Did you
secure
do
him here,
that
I guess.
over the
Yes.
over the inventory?
Yeah, inventory.
Guys, just
Yep.
stabilize and secure him here, and we'll leave him here.
He's good.
Stabilized.
Can you ask command if we should wait for 1-1 to get in position and establish Overwatch?
Come on, this is 1-2. Do you want us to hold our position until 1-1 is in position for Overwatch? Well, there's no RP point on the map, but I guess so, yeah.
We are at RP now.
We are at RP, yes. Right, we're gonna wait for 1-1 to get to RP position, and then we're gonna move out at the same time, and since they have a shorter way, they're gonna reach their Overwatch position before us.
Yes, affirmative.
That's a copy.
I see 1-1 south. Oh fuck! I think we took 1-1's RP. What?
Did we?
It's okay.
Where do you see these RP points? I don't see them.
I remember them in my head, but obviously not good enough.
Well, they haven't
It's only about 100 meters out, so we can just walk around, honestly.
You sure? Because, I mean, they probably would have radioed us if we were in the wrong place.
Yes. Okay, 1-2. We're gonna take a little detour, and wait there for 1-1 to establish Overwatch. Should just get on me in the formation we used before.
Yeah, 1-1 directly west.
No message.
Pedersen, find me.
Whoever's pinging Zeus, cut it out. Well, it could be anyone, so just, if you're doing it, cut it out. He wanted me to slap you with a nail.
The buildings to our direct front are not checked yet, I believe, so keep your eyes peeled.
You want to wedge it out?
I'd say so.
With you moving left.
Alright, Red, take right. Me and Peterson are gonna go direct front.
Oop. Sorry, misfire.
Don't give me a heart attack.
Yeah, that scared me too.
Red team approaching buildings.
Okay. You can clear when you're ready. Me and Peterson have Overwatch here.
Okay, doors open. Ready, Eclipse?
Uh-huh.
Rounds.
Going in. Going through. Building clear.
Yep.
I'm right. Right clear. Right.
Building secured.
This one as well.
All clear?
Right, 1-1 is ready to move out.
Okay. We're gonna move out, guys. Again, standard formation, go ahead me.
Standard formation?
Yeah, like green, yellow, blue, red.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 1-1 it's moving to a recomposition.
Yeah. So can just keep track
Copy.
so we don't
Yep,
get there
yep, yep.
before they do.
I'm guessing we just wait before we hit the top of the hill here and check in with them. We're getting very close to the HVT location, so it should be right over this hilltop. Let's rest here. Can check in with 1-1.
Checking east.
Southeast.
Oh boy.
Checking north.
Holding north.
That 1-1 in contact?
Yes, I think we have enemy contact direct north. Medium range.
Initially, we should push direct northeast up to those rocks then.
East, I think he said.
Affirmative.
Blue team on the go. Contact, close! Direct north.
He did.
Suppressing fire.
Contact northwest range. 260 meters, 3 infantry. 1 LT.
Get to cover.
Someone hit? Lay down.
I'm yellow.
I'm fixing Rossen.
1-1, this is 1-2.
I'm good.
We're taking contact 280 from our position, about 300 meters out. Most of them should be down by now.
There's a new smoke up northwest, Jack. You see it? White
Yeah,
smoke.
wait, there's one more by the blue building. Bearing 307. He's down, Right, reloading.
Blue team bounding up 50 meters direct northwest.
Northwest? Okay.
Fuck, there you go.
Are you in pain?
Blue team set.
Yeah, quite a bit. Just give me morphine or something.
Yeah, I'm
You okay,
stitching you
Kenzie?
up first. Yeah, I'm stitching him now.
Copy that.
There you go.
There you are.
1-1 direct west.
1-1 is taking contacts from.
Be advised, that looks like
slightly
friendly contact. Do not
northwest
engage.
of the alpha marker.
Okay, noted.
Copy that.
Take off your tourniquets and
Directly
give you the morphine.
northeast, you said?
Northwest of the alpha marker, so
Northwest.
about north of them.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that should be good. Right, I'm back in action. Green.
All good.
Let's see.
Go friendlies on the previous enemy position now.
Ask 1-1 if they're ready to provide Overwatch for us if we move in. Okay. We'll just stand our location here.
Right, 1-1 is in Overwatch position now.
To establish Overwatch. 1-2, we're gonna head down for solid cover at the little ridge down there. Just keep low.
1-2 spread out.
The compound is directly in front of us now, about close range. Just open fire if you spot anything.
Was that friendly gunfire?
Yes. Not directed at us, so.
Bitwise, we're also looking for an HVT, so let's not try to kill.
Yeah, no explosives. Directly in front, contact, close.
No eyes.
In there somewhere. They just called in.
Okay.
Not sure where.
See if you can take the shot on that.
I'll have a look.
Be careful not to hit the HVT though.
Yes.
If it might be it, I don't know.
Should we initial push in with one squad?
I'd say so. Let's have, yeah, blue and red push in. Me and Pedersen will provide Overwatch.
Shack, push southwest on me.
Copy that.
You
We're
wait.
taking this route, don't we?
Blue team on the move.
Red team on the move.
Make sure not to hit the HVT.
Approaching first target building. Stack.
Stack up. Ready to breach. 3, 2, 1.
Red approaching building.
It's clear.
First building clear.
They're in the blue building.
Hex is dead.
Southwest.
If there's enemies in this building, I'm alone right here.
Blue team pushing to your location.
Okay, Pedersen, you're gonna provide Overwatch for all of us, and I'm gonna push in.
Copy that.
I'm regrouping our medic team.
I saw someone right.
This is
around
Hex.
the corner
I died
right.
and I
Yeah,
respawned.
they are inside. Careful.
One contact down.
Yeah, friendly.
Back up.
Stacked up.
I've got the Eclipser.
Breaching. Going left. Holy
Right.
shit.
Clear.
Clear. Alright. Blue team on me.
On you.
Where did you go? There you are.
Just be advised, gonna be quite a hike till I'm at your position again.
At least you're still in radio range.
Oh, sorry, going right. Yeah, it's clear.
Sorry, say again?
At least you're still in radio range.
Yeah, I'm at the position where we were dropped off at the LZ.
The HVT might be in here. I see him.
Check
I'm
your
taking
fire.
the shot. Very nice.
That was the HVT. Nice.
Did you shoot the HVT? Okay.
Pedersen, call in that we have contact with HVT. We're extracting him now.
I don't have any more strips. Someone else needs to restrain
Yeah,
me.
I'll do it.
I got. Okay.
Actually, I don't have any.
Oh, I got him.
Wow. Wait, I do have cable ties. Why can't I? Fuck.
No, I did it. You need to do it in the hands. Did you try to interactions thing?
Yeah, I know, but didn't give me the option.
Oh, he's tied.
Alright.
I don't want to be.
Alright, we need to grab him and get him to a safe location together with 1-1, as we cannot extract him yet.
Pedersen, you should probably move down here in the compound. Just so you don't get left behind. Just
do you have a
cameras, flanks.
preference for what way you want to bring out the HUT?
Yeah, we're gonna bring him straight to 1-1, I think.
I think Patterson just fell.
Did he?
Yeah, he's bleeding and fixing himself.
Oh, god damn it.
I see him.
Alright, hold on that for now.
What a fucking bitch. She died from a shot to the right leg. Bullet to the knee. Literally.
You good?
Yeah, I just fell down a bit.
Still bleeding. Hold on.
Alright, copy that.
I'm gonna fix you up.
And could I get the direction from your location again? Copy that.
Right, we've got contacts incoming from the north. They're about 300 meters out.
Okay, Pedersen, call 1-1 down to the compound. We need help down here.
Are you still bleeding?
Oh. No, I don't think so. I think I just got scrapes.
Yeah.
Speedwise, we have contact direct east on top of that hill.
Give me a second.
Can you give me a basic bearing?
1-2 ace wrap.
Shark yellow.
Calypso's green. Green.
Blossom green.
I'm gonna fix you up still.
Hex green.
Peterson green.
I hear Russian.
Zuckerbliat. Where's the medic?
I'm here.
Just need some stitching.
I'll be there in a minute.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stitch you up real quick so you don't start bleeding again.
Right.
Yeah, so you want us to push to 107. That's what you said.
There you go. Do you need a morphine?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Who needs stitching?
I do. Shark here.
I think that's a
Going.
better idea.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna have what?
Oh,
1-1 push
it's
ahead?
just opened.
1-1 hold position, so we can push
Oh,
ahead,
wow.
and then 1-1 will fall in behind us, so they will always have their asses towards the threat, while we have like the area that's already initially been
Stitching.
Okay.
You're done. Good. All good.
Pedersen, just tell 1-1 to keep their position and provide overwatch for us as we make our way to the evac point, and then they're gonna catch up behind us once we leave the range.
They are just now changing Overwatch position to our previous position on the rocks.
Affirmative. Let's just stay here till they hit overwatch then.
This is Hex. I'm about 500 meters out to your south on the hills.
Oh, yeah, he died, didn't he?
Yeah, he died earlier.
I might actually die here.
Why?
Well, I'm initially inside the wall, am I?
No, you're not. Yep. Okay. You didn't. Did you take damage?
Nope. Don't think so.
Ah, well, you still need stitching though. I'm gonna stitch you up.
I do. I forgot to tell you. I was too busy telling Shaq.
That's fine as long as you don't bleed to death.
Hold again when somebody stands up behind them when they're crouching.
Who is talking out there?
That's Ralico.
That is Ralico, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hear what you said.
We might have possible contact direct southeast, medium range.
That might be friendly. Check your fire.
Yeah, check fire. That's Hex.
That might be very well be the case. Approaching now.
Yeah, that's Hex.
Don't shoot the medic again.
Not again.
Hello.
But they're moving into their Overwatch position now.
There were 2 fucking machine gunners in that house.
Yeah, there was also one other guy.
Yeah, I got one of them, but the second one...
Just let us know when they're in position.
What are we doing right now?
Waiting for one to get in position, I think.
Okay, copy that.
We have the HPT in that building.
So lob a grenade in there.
No. Preferably not. And 1-1 is going to take over those rocks to the east.
Oh yeah.
Pedersen, could you request evac coordinates?
On it. 2 Urals coming in from the north.
I'm gonna move inside the
Repeat,
building.
2 Urals coming in from the north.
Please clarify, is that our evac?
No.
Alright, get started cover.
So
I'm gonna take harder cover.
Probably a good idea. This is shit though.
Come on, this is 1-2. Repeat of last question.
I'm gonna move up to the building to the northeast.
I'm with you.
Are we bringing the prisoner?
Oh, it's my own body.
Yep.
Hello, Rex.
We need to find our own...
There are 4 guys in here.
Our own what? Oh, our own evac, okay.
Yeah.
Let's brace for combat, I guess. Right, 1-2, brace for combat. Direct north.
At coordinates 181, 126, 2 Urals crested the hill. That's it.
What did you say?
One was opening up on Urals. So we need to find a location for the helicopter to evac us. So I need to find a good landing spot and be able to hold it.
Can you see anything?
You have eyes on Eclipse?
No, I see nothing.
Me neither.
Hilo audio. East.
Red air, red air. Red air, red air.
Did you get to catch what kind of chopper it was?
I don't know. I just hear them. There's 2 of them. I'm not sure if I want to look outside.
Yeah.
One helo landing southwest, 1 helo landing east of ours.
Probably. Don't know.
Just gonna close the door to the struck line. of
Guardians
sight.
are moving southwest up the hill a bit.
Copy on.
Hostile troops have been deployed by the helo towards the west.
Okay, 1-2, brace for combat.
I can kinda see to the east from here.
Okay,
Speedwise, Caddy's picked up an enemy RPG.
Have you got any visuals?
Not yet.
They haven't crested the hill yet.
I'm seeing contacts on the hill to the direct east.
Yeah,
see anything from the
can't
position.
see them from here. I'm gonna step outside.
Good.
Speedwise, there's more contact direct east on that ridge line.
Can't see them from here either.
Oh. No, the rocks in the way.
Yep. Move up to that building.
Copy that.
I'm inside.
Rusin?
Now the trees in the
Copy.
I think initially we should start pushing back and finding that LZ point so we can get extracted out of her.
Yes, I agree. I'm grabbing the prisoner now. Want to get ready to move direct south. Okay, this is Rosen. I've got the prisoner.
Blue team moving direct south.
Okay. There's Rosen. I'm moving the prisoner back in the house. No.
1-2 is right here.
You're moving the prisoner back into the house?
He's in the white building.
Which one?
The white building to the west.
The white building with the
direct west.
That's me. HPT's in here.
Do we have visual eclipser?
Yeah. What?
We're thinking of somewhere south. We can follow the valley.
You see him?
Maybe.
I know. They're behind that crest, I think.
Blue, move direct south. Grab the hilltop.
I am hit pretty badly, my leg is limping.
What's your position?
And then move down the road to the RP, and then just have the LZ basically like.
That's Caddy, yes.
It's southwest of Point Alpha.
Blue, red moving.
Medic's on the way to you.
Be advised, enemy's been dealt with.
It's here, direct south, direct south.
Got visual.
Both 1-1 and 1-2 are getting ready to push direct south back to previous RPs where we're gonna set up an LC.
Okay, doing your leg.
I got it tourniqueted, just so you know.
Copy that.
Oh shit.
Be advised, took 40 Mike directly.
To the head.
I think he just passed out mid-sentence.
You want to check your cat as Eclipser?
Yeah, sure.
Got this.
No, he's good.
Move your tourniquet so you
You're
can
good?
be up Arsenal.
Where was it? Left leg. Yeah.
Are you good?
Keep asking if I'm good, but no.
Okay.
I got owies and ooies.
1-2, where are you?
We are due to your direct southwest up the hill.
I see you. Okay, me and Pedersen are gonna push west, just provide overwatch.
We have some situations here we're fixing blue team.
Affirmative. Pedersen, just get on me. We're gonna have to get to this ridge over here.
I think I grabbed a friendly 40 mic.
Really?
Yeah?
Maybe it was Rossen.
I mean...
Pedersen, are you with me?
It came from that direction. I haven't seen anything towards that direction.
Oh yeah, there was one hostile that came across the hill and someone dropped him.
Oh really?
So it probably was that guy, yeah.
Could have been.
It was a lucky shot if he hit you directly there.
He did. Fucking ate shit.
Eclipser, do you need assistance?
No, he's good.
Where's Ross?
You need some. I'll give you some sailing.
Yep, thank you.
Rosman, what's your location?
We're just behind the ridge. We're getting ready to push further south if you have overwatch.
Yeah, we're set. Right, so we're moving to 1-1's RP and then to the ERP.
Did you just take my rock?
Oh, it was the only one here.
It's me and Pedersen, we're moving south.
Do you hear Rico? Or is it just me?
Rosson, can you give us a grid? We have no idea where you are.
We are directly south of the compound. Just if you can make your way down to the road.
Hey, right behind us.
I see you right there.
Copy that.
We're moving down to secure the two houses down there, direct south.
Moving slightly forward.
compound.
Reach the compound. Prisoner inside. Person just relay to 1-1 that we are inside. RP for 1-1 with the prisoner.
We have reached the RP with the prisoner.
Oh, the guy that we fixed up earlier is gone.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. But he left his gun.
Oh, nice.
Copy that. Right, they're just southeast of us, and they want us to just move directly to the LC.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Picking up the prisoner.
So
oh fuck!
moving to the LC.
I freed the prisoner. I freed him. Fuck.
Why did you?
You advise prisoners KIA.
Fuck. My bad.
You okay, Patterson?
No.
I'll fix you. Doing your chest.
Be advised, we have 1 times friendly KIA.
On my way back.
God damn.
My bad.
I guess his left arm.
But they're doing his right arm.
Search him?
Yeah, you should remove weapons next time.
1-1 to all.
1-2.
Sorry, 1-2 to all.
Hearing a chopper from southeast, I think.
Yeah.
We had an incident with the prisoner who managed to grab hold of one of our guns and shot our CO, I guess is the name in this group, and he is incapacitated. That would be the CO is incapacitated. The prisoner has been executed, not executed, but killed.
Well, not anymore. I'll give you morphine.
Why does that helicopter sound like a train?
Moving tourniquets.
It's right here. We need to move.
I'm stitching.
Stitching the arm. Well, that didn't clean out everything with 1 stitch. Yes.
There you go.
Did we lose one guy as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I killed him.
Right, scratch that. CO is okay, but we do have 1 KIA.
We need to move
on our end.
The extract is here.
Yes.
Next time we should probably take away his gun.
Indeed.
Agreed. I didn't know that just 1 misclick could fuck this up. Sorry.
Alright, I got his dog tag. We know who he is. Let's go.
If that's set to hostile, should we make sure he's dead?
He's dead.
He is now.
We should get to the helicopter.
Affirmative. Who has a visual on the helicopter?
Helicopter is right over there.
Yeah.
South-southeast.
The black Chinook.
Yeah, 1-2, let's move out to the helicopter.
Why are you walking?
Well, that turned into a shit show rather quickly.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, team.
It's alright.
Funny though that like out of all of you, no one fucking shot him when you saw him brutally murder Shag.
I didn't have eyes on them. Hello.
1-2, we are loading up first.
Oh, it's that boy.
Hello.
can't I sit down?
You can't get in.
Oh, there we go. Good coffee.
Really?
Oh, that's...
Do we have last man?
Yeah,
What
last
the
man.
hell? Hex, what the hell? I don't know. I'll get out again, wait. Okay.
How are you all doing?
Pretty bad. Emotionally.
Tell me when everybody's in, please.
1-2 is in.
Yeah, 1-2's in.
Hey, Shaq.
Hello.
What's happened? Why you
Is
killed the
everybody
HVT?
in? Question mark.
HVT shot me.
Let me explain. There was a little misclick situation. I accidentally pressed free prisoner instead of escort prisoner. And he took the gun that we have failed to strip him off and shot one of our mates.
Oh god, I'm fixing rolling. Very bad shape. Very bad shape.
What?
You're in very bad shape. I'm fixing you.
What?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank
Is
you. My
everybody
wounds
in?
must have opened up.
All in.
All in, okay, good.
What the fuck?
Well, nothing a little sailor couldn't fix.
Yeah, thanks, Hex.
Interrogative. Do the people down at the end of the plane look as demonic as I see them?
I don't know what you mean.
You have no eyelids, both of you.
Okay.
Oh, and I like how
cut
Ross
the
is
chatter.
just T-posing.
Oh, that's Ross.
Shut up.
Guys, got the chatter in the chopper.
It's called being fabulous.
Don't die, my dude. Nice, Messlink has -1 on plane kills. Nice.
I was told to drop you off at the hangar, so I'll do that.
10 out of 10, my dude.
now let's hope that it's big enough to land. Don't shoot,
What
you
the
fucking
hell?
scared me.
Yeah, that's loud as hell.
Sorry, I tabbed into the game. Apparently that shot. Makes sense, right?
Yes, it does.
Cadius banned from unit.
I mean, it happens every time you tap into the game.
Considering I paid for so much. I mean, fuck. Does that mean I can bring the server with me?
No, you can have the physical server.
Too bad it's not a physical server.
Oh fuck. What are you using? A PC? A normal one?
I don't understand why are both the gunners like on ammo boxes.
They couldn't afford the seats because that fucking thing's way too expensive.
Budget cuts.
I initially tabbed out again, and I'm way too afraid of tabbing back in.
What? Press escape when you tab out, so then you don't fire when you come back in.
This seems a lot of work, nothing.
Oh, touchdown.
And we all died.
Got up.
Now see, we get C's.
Someone fuck the engine.
I want to line up to the right of me.
Yeah, I mean, you got it done.
Who fucked the chopper? Someone killed the engine.
Blame Cadius, he's the one who shot.
Well, no, I'm missing an HVT. Hello.
Oh fuck that guy. Fuck.
Guys, you're in base. What's the in-base procedures?
Magazine is.
Mag out, weapon on back. There you go. Or like lower it, whatever you want.
No, I'm back.
Oh, I'm back. Okay then. Then I'm back.
What was the...
Mag out, and weapon holstered, shouldered, whatever.
0 hex.
Yeah, I've changed. I have to look it up again.
How do you show the weapons?
0.
By default.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, see.
There you go. Alright, welcome back. Yeah, let's get to down this debrief. Cadius, Kalinki, move forward, please.
Oh my god, what
Nice Russian RPG, dude.
Alright, I'll go over some of the basic stuff. Mission-wise, you know, it wasn't that complicated. You did what you were supposed to do, and you did it pretty well. There's some formation stuff that needs some work, but then again, that is a topic we're going to be moving in tomorrow anyway. Next week, Monday. Damn, I'm excuse me. Yeah, next week, Monday, we'll be going into formations. And like the week after that, we'll be going into breaching and clearing of buildings as well. So those are the things that needed some work from what I saw today. Other than that, I want to hand it off to Spranks to say a word, and then to Cadius and Kalinki.
Oh god, I feel so sway under pressure right now.
Under pressure.
No, in general, I mean, you know, a sort of, I guess to begin with a disclaimer, obviously some of you may be aware and some of you may not, but this isn't how operations are gonna go forward. This is just the basics so we get everybody on the same level. So if you guys, some of you may have thought this was really boring, some of you may have thought this was exciting, don't worry, this isn't the level we're going to operate at. This is just to bring everybody up to speed, so when we do go out and operate as we intend to, everybody can be reliant. With that in mind, it is clear to see, I think me and Thornwood both spotted some areas that will need work and some areas that are pretty good. One thing we mentioned is that looking on skill of each individual player, generally, everyone seems to be pretty good. Like, you're able to shoot, you're able to move, and you're able to do, basic things, which is good. It's just a case of tightening up procedures and tightening up full squad tactical play and Milsim sort of play, basically. Tightening that up, and we'll be able to get at least this ODA nice and solid. And remember that, as for the time being, you guys are an ODA. So, although you may not be playing in your official roles this week, or maybe not next week, you will, but you'll be playing with these guys. So getting to know each other a little bit would be really useful, since you guys are a team. So make friends. That's all I've got to say anyway. So I'll hand to Cadius.
Yep, Cadius, anything to say about your performance of the fire team you're attached to?
Initially, I have no clue how much experience Rawson has from before, but initially, like, the beginning phases are quite good. Most of the things I really wish you looked a little bit at is at the beginning, organize people into buddy teams at once, so they can initially start talking about their tactics. Also, it was more of a formation things and stuff like that, which we're going to go through either way next week. Inside the fire team itself, the formation needs to be tight when you're operating in small squads like this. Also, I wish, this is just picking on you, alright, Rawson, because initially everything was really good. But just to pick more information, feed more information to your squad. Everyone is gonna be treated as special operators, and for every special operator, the information that you get is also information your squad members should have, due to the fact that everyone needs to see the bigger picture when you are a SF unit like this. So if you get a piece of equipment or a piece of information or any intel, it shouldn't be something you hold back from the squad. It's something that you should definitely just feed into the squad so they can get more of what's going on. Also, try to always have a backup plan on what you're doing. Like, alright, we're getting fucked here, what to do now? Or, alright, if we push here, what's gonna happen? And if that doesn't work, where do we push then? So just always have that second plan going always. And then if you use the alternative, always have a Charlie one for that one as well, right? While you're pushing towards your B objective instead. That's about for me.
Okay, noted.
Alright. Blinky, any notes on the fire team you are attached to?
Yes. Okay, so generally speaking, my fire team leader was outstandingly good. I've seen a lot of information passing towards the fire team itself, though there was some mixing between the names of the formations, for example, and stuff like that, but that's something to remember and work on. That's nothing too big. Though I've seen a lack of ace reps. There was at one time ace rep. It was quick, was efficient, but after each engagement, you should get the ace rep. So you get everyone on the same page, and if someone hit, then you know it's hit. That's it.
Alright, perfect. So, on Wednesday, I'm going to be hosting a little refresher for people that want it, coupled with like a small exercise if you guys want to play some ARM on Wednesday. I might go over some interesting things that I've observed as well, so it might be useful to attend. If you can't, that's okay. Saturday, we'll have a patrol up, just something exciting to do, because we don't have a campaign running right now. It is not going to be the super immersive thing that we'd like to do, but that is something that will kick off at week 4, so look out for that. Next week, Monday, we're going to go over the next bit of the Phase 1 document, and then the third week, we're going to wrap that up, as well as make the ODA solid and put you guys into dedicated positions. Thank you all for coming. Now, you're all dismissed.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Major.
Yeah, Spanish.
Need your ear for some words.
Alright, I'll need Shock later as well. Follow me.
Yeah, I need you as well.
Alright, well,
Pepper?
there's gonna
That's
be
me.
waiting room.
Okay.
At this rate, there's gonna be waiting room anyway.
Hey, Cadius.
It's a different
Oh,
one.
my
It's an
Cadius.
additional one. I'll show it to
How
you.
rude.
Alright, could you put yourself on whisper just in case?
Well.
Hey, baby.
First, about my.
I just want to say, if you see my leaderboard, I did not crash a helicopter.
4 times.
I've not crashed once because it was my fault.
Oh, to be fair though, you made a fucking good job of that convoy.
But I think that
Thank you very much.
the one that
I hope
Cadius
you liked
crashed
the
wasn't
convoy.
his fault either.
I do like. I have liked the convoy, yeah. But like one time, I was in like another Chinook, and it was like on the helipad. I turned on my rotors, went up, and immediately my rotors got stuck in the fucking pool over there.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over how beautiful this face is.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That's pretty
Take-
beautiful.
Can you go away?
You just want to touch it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Go away.
I guess I'll turn off my stream now.